I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is amaraslogic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. But before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all see the name of this live. Y'all know we here to talk about. It's about 100, they had like 60, 70 comments in the community tab over this topic. There's two different things we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Adrian Griffin being on the hot seat, possibly being fired, and then the mock trade going to with the Bucks with the Nets. So those are our two main topics. But I want to get some positivity started. And as y'all come in here, can you please hit the like button, allow others to find the content? We want this to be the #1 location for Bucks content and news. The only way to do that is to hit that like button. Helps the algorithm and also helps other Bucks fans find their home, which is here. So salute to the chat. Best Bucks chat on YouTube. Hands down. I got money on that. We can argue, we can debate. This is the best Bucks chat on YouTube for a fact. Same being for this podcast. Salute. There was a lot of comments today about this topic. So first, I'm going to take it slow. Wait for y'all to kind of get in here. And let me put the link to join the chat, to join the live also in the chat. Give me a second before I start rambling here. Salute, salute, salute. All right, so let's get on some positive first. So let me just show y'all this. Let's get on some positive first. We're going to get on some positive before we start bombing. So on the Bucks fan page, it looks like Jay Crowder's on his way back to recovery. He's being assigned to the herd clearly to get his legs back and get himself together. So I think this is going to be dope. Oh, the Bleacher Report boss is tapping in. Hold on one second. The Bleacher Report boss is tapping in. Let me just get this first one off, and I'm going to tap you in here. 1 second, Daniel. Hold on 1 second. So on the positive side, we got Jay Crowder coming back. I know a lot of people think that he's going to be important as far as down the stretch, as far as someone that's on our team that can actually play defense. So that this is a good thing for him coming. This is almost like a trade at this point, getting Jay Crowder back since he hasn't played in so long. So that's positive. We got Crowder coming back. So that's a good thing. Shout out to Crowder. We need you. Our coach is an idiot. So we need you, bro. So I hope everything goes well with the herd. What I don't like is that AJ Green and Chris Livingston got assigned to the herd. I don't agree with that. They don't need to be playing with them. Why are we sending AJ Green and Chris Livingston and assigning them to the herd? If anybody should be assigned to the herd, it should be Pat Connaughton. He should be the first person assigned to the herd is Pat Connaughton. This man, Chris Livingston, just had a great game, and you reward him by sending him to you sending him to the herd, to the G League. I'm not a fan of that. I don't understand. This is one of the reasons that that Griffin is about to get fired. He just does stuff randomly. It's like he doesn't think it through. It's like knee-jerk reactions and doing stuff. Like, you just saw this man hooping, Livingston. You just saw AJ Green hooping against true NBA competition. And now you're going to demote him? What kind of mental game is that you're playing? Why would you demote two players that are just literally just were playing well? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. But nonetheless, I'm happy that Jay Crowder is coming back. Now, what caused the frenzy? Now I'm going to have to tap in the Bleacher Report boss because I know he got a lot to say. Hold on. Hey, you ready, Daniel? You good? All right. Let me get it here. Then I'm going to tap everybody else in a minute. I just got to make sure this is routine. You got to tap in with the Bleacher Report boss first. Then we tap into everything else. So, sir.
Doing.
Tell me how you feeling, bro. Tell me about the news. You see all the energy in the community tab and everything going on. A lot of people feel a lot of ways, bro. So what I'm going to post up here, I just want you to see the trade real quick. Let me just, so you can see it real quick. So this is the trade, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't do this, but I'm just saying what's proposed out there. And these are names that have been brought up. So Milwaukee Bucks will receive Dorian Finney-Smith, Royce O'Neal. We would give up Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, Marjon Beauchamp. 20, man, that is way too much. I can't do this. This is way too much to be given up. This is way too much. For Dorian Finney-Smith and Royce O'Neal, some defensive journeymen with no offensive acumen whatsoever, that's a lot. You giving up picks, you giving up Beauchamp, Connaughton, and Bobby. That's a lot. That is way too much for these players, in my opinion. I do think that they would help defensively, but not for giving up. You're giving up pretty much three starters for 2 utility players. It doesn't make sense to me. So let me see how you feel about it, Daniel. Go ahead, bro.
Dude, that's too much. That's way too
That's
much.
too much, bro.
Even like I saw that when you showed that post, I'm like, really? Yeah, and then the second round, like, come on, that's too much. And like the fans right now, they're just. I already said, you know what I said but you probably saw it. I said he need to get fired. You know, everybody coming at me like, well, Giannis got him hired. He wanted him he wanted him.
Yeah, we gotta stop throwing Giannis under the bus. Giannis ain't signing nobody checks besides the people that work for him directly. Giannis is not signing he could tell you, oh, I think he would be a good fit, but he's not signing the papers. We gotta stop throwing Giannis under the bus for this. This is ridiculous.
But you remember what I said? What happened? They was being cheap. They didn't want to get a expensive coach. They didn't want to do that. They already got.
Just to put things in perspective, I'm glad you said that, though, Daniel. The reason I say that is because right now Nick Nurse is the 3rd or 4th highest paid coach in the NBA, like $8-9 million, and there's no way we were gonna pay $8-9 million for a coach. Monty Williams is getting 13.
I already saw what Miami head coach just got about an hour ago. 8-year, $120 million right now.
Do you know what? He's earned it though.
No, I mean, I don't hate it, but if you want, you gotta pay that money.
You gotta pay that money. That's fair. That's salute. You're right. No, that.
I'm just saying. You gotta pay that money.
You gotta pay that money, bro. And I know that we need to make a move, and I understand that, but I really think the source of our real issue is the coaching, not just Adrian Griffin, the entire staff. The Bucks need to do a complete overhaul on the coaching staff like they do in the NFL. Like if your team bomb, they get rid of everybody. They get rid of the ball boy, the person to get the Gatorade. Anybody connected to that coach is gone. You gotta clear house. You gotta clear like I said, I don't know disrespect to Vin Baker, them dudes. They've been around a long time, but what value are you bringing?
You said that in your first rant you did.
Right.
You already I recorded that. I'm like, man, you already right, because what they doing, what the value are they pulling when they don't come show a game plan you can do during.
We don't have bro. No, if you Google anything about the Bucks, first thing they'll start coming up: no identity, no direction, coach on the hot seat. It's nothing positive. It's all about we're in turmoil. Dame is shooting terrible this year. We can't coach. We don't play. We have some of the worst defense in the NBA. Oh, let me show you this. Hold on 1 second. Let me show you this. I saw this and was like, yeah, this is a problem. Okay, so we see here, right? So this is all the current rankings. So we know Pacers number 1, Celtics number 2, Bucks are number 3 offensive rating. That's awesome. That's great. Great. Now when we go to this where it says DRTG, stands for defensive ratings. Now when I click this here, I have to. You notice you don't see the Bucks on this first screen. Do y'all see that? Right? I gotta scroll. I gotta scroll to get to the Bucks. The Bucks are down here. We have one of the worst defenses in the NBA. We're down here with teams that probably won't even make the playoffs. Spurs won't make the playoffs. Brooklyn looking bad. Utah, Golden State's in trouble. Then it's us. So what does that say about where we're at right now?
Hey, you remember where the Cleveland was like sucking half the season with LeBron's second stint?
Right.
They traded almost everybody.
Yeah, they might have to do that, bro. I know that's dramatic, but we got to do something. We got to do something. Like I appreciate the trade. Like I get it. You're trying to shape, but you can't give up that much. You're giving up youth. You're giving up future picks, which we don't have a lot of. We don't have a lot of draft capital. And I don't feel it's appropriate to give draft capital for Dorian Finney-Smith, who's a journeyman. No offense. Royce O'Neal, no offense. So you're giving up offense for defense and you're giving picks. Makes no sense. Makes
What
no
about
sense.
Wiggins?
Nope. He's damaged goods.
All right.
Yeah,
I was like,
Wiggins, whatever happened to him in this offseason, I don't know what happened, but I read the blogs and rumors. It would take a lot of mental toughness to come back from something like that.
oh, I'm sorry. I read what happened. I mean, this is last
Bro,
week.
I don't want to say too much, bro. Hey, Wiggins, I hope you get the help you need, bro. Because that was some global shame that happened to you, bro. I don't even know how you can sleep at night, fam. With all that in the street, that's crazy. No, I don't want Andrew Wiggins anywhere near this team. I don't want him nowhere near this team. They're trying to get rid of him in Golden State. And his contract is crazy. As much as we talk crazy about Middleton, he at least brings something to the table. Wiggins is done. Mentally, he's checked out, bro. I don't want Wiggins. We could talk about some other players, but I don't want to talk about Wiggins. I'm gonna tap you in there, Brandon. Brandon, you good? Okay, I'll tap you in 1 second. Go ahead, Daniel.
To ask you, man, what is the deal with Coach? Just the way you have when you watch his press conference, it's just like when he talks, it just seems like I mean we could have we came back,
Yeah,
blah blah.
that's what I told you. He just happy to be here. He just happy to be here, bro.
I mean, where's the fire?
Appreciate you, King Keys. Said hit that like button for my boy. Yes, sir. Shout out to King Keys. Hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate you, Keys.
I mean, what is it? Why is he? I mean, I ain't see him yell at one player yet. We talked about it, but
that's what I said. I not even see him like grab somebody and bring him. Hey man, what you doing? Like just some form of emotion. Like I said, I'm not saying he should throw a chair or nothing like that. That was a little crazy what I said a few lives ago. But just to see some form of emotion from him, some disgust. When your team is playing that bad, throw a Gatorade, throw your clipboard on the floor or iPad, whatever technology device they use. Just throw it. Just show like you have some passion. I can't rock with a coach that has no passion, bro. He has no passion. And then when he's in these pressers, he's not giving any solutions. He's not. The queens of the chat be telling me all the time watching these pressers, he's not giving any solutions. Or telling you this is why we're not playing well. Oh, this and this. Jay Crowder. Just give me something. He gotta go, bro. He's not prepared to be a head coach. He's just not prepared. I think he thought it would be easier than what it is. That's what I really think.
Bro, I had a coach when I was playing football and I was 6th grade. He gave me more passion than Griffin. Cause like we wasn't we lost. Like I'm 6th grade. Like I played in Milwaukee. Grew up, born and raised in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're ever gonna hear this, but my coach Theo, he was my junior little coach when I was in 6th grade. And every time we lost a game, I'm telling you, he yelled at us like we ain't tomorrow. And I'm like, I want to make sure we win. Like, I don't feel that for Griff. He don't get like.
There's no passion with Griffin, bro. Shout out to you, Brandon. What up, Brandon? What up? I just don't see the passion, and that trade proposal is to me a team of desperation. That type of trade is completely desperate. Did you see the trade? Brandon? With that,
I thought I don't think they should not give up that much.
That's what I'm saying. Not for them, bro. I would almost be cool giving them like the since we cut them people, give them the draft picks and give us the players. That's all they're worth. But you asking for MarJon is better than both of these dudes. And you know what? Let's cut to it. How do we even know how good MarJon is? He don't get no chance to play. How do we know what his ceiling is? We don't even play this man. You want to throw this man in a trade, you don't even know what he got in the tank. You've seen flashes of greatness and brilliance from Marjan. You want to throw him in a trade for these two veterans. And somebody said in chat, I don't know if it was AB or Pass when we was talking, there's like you're trading future youth for current old players. What are we really gonna get out of Dorian Finney-Smith for giving up 2 first-round picks? Let me just put this up in the chat again.
We got Perk calling us old and slow already.
We
so
old and slow. No disrespect to Dorian Finney, but they not moving the needle for our team, bro. They not moving the needle. I really think it's scheme. That is my heart telling me that it's scheme, bro. It's really telling me that it's scheme.
Sometimes
I think the best card for us to go get Alex Caruso, because the way I
You
see
know
it,
what, Brandon? I'm not mad at that, but they want too much for the thing is with Caruso. Unless they come down on that price, they was talking about they want a first-round pick for Caruso, multiple. That's the problem. I would prefer Caruso as well. Hold on 1 sec. Let me get the super chat. Brandon, hold your thought real quick. Let me get the super chat. Hold on 1 second. My boy Saul Cali, what's good? Appreciate the 199 super chat. What's the trade? It's not a physical trade yet. It's just a proposal. So the proposal is, let me just throw this back up here so you can see it, Saul Cali. I don't know if you saw it. So this is the trade proposal, y'all. So it would be the Bucks giving up Bobby Portis, who's better than both Dorian Finney-Smith and Royce O'Neal, Pat Connaughton, Marjon Beauchamp, 2024 second round pick, 2027 second round pick. That's too much. That's too much, Saul Cali. That's too much. We're not that desperate. We still have one of the best records in the NBA. We shouldn't be mortgaging our future for two old veteran players. That's just my opinion. How you feel about it, Brandon?
I think I want to say, and then I want to say this: if I would keep Martin out of trade.
Thank you. Yes.
Martin, get rid of Pat and Bobby and the 2024 second round pick. That's it.
That's it. Right. That's it, bro. That's it. And I think for Royce O'Neal and them, that's still too much giving up Bobby and Pat. I would say for them, I would give them Pat and a second, maybe both of them second round picks. That should be enough. Who are you, the New Jersey Nets, to even think about wanting that much for Royce O'Neal and Dorian Finney-Smith? What if we take one or the other? What do we have to give up then? Can we just trade Pat for Dorian Finney-Smith? Look, can we do, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's break this down a little bit. We might not need both of them. Let's just get one. We can't forget. That's why I started the live with Jay Crowder's coming back. He's already he's already been assigned to the G League, going to the Herd, along with AJ Green and Chris Livingston, which is crazy to me. But
back before Thursday.
Can you explain? Hey, Brandon, what do you mean? Why? Can you explain anything that this coaching staff is doing, sir? Can you explain anything that this coaching staff is doing? You take that back, sir. You take that back. You know why? You take that back.
Hold on. Before I go there.
Talking about why, like you don't know the answer already. What's wrong with you? Go ahead, Brandon. Redeem yourself, sir.
Hold on. AJ Green and Chris Livingston should not be on the Herd.
I said Pat Connaughton should be with the Herd before anybody. It should be Pat Connaughton. Hey, AB, I don't see you on the screen, bro. I see you tapped in the live, but I don't see your camera on. But I see you there. So tap back in, AB. Go ahead, Brandon.
Also, I think we gotta make some other changes. I think get two players, that's too much.
Yeah, I just think we need one. We could get Royce O'Neal or Dorian Finney-Smith. We don't need both of these old dudes on there. That's the thing. We keep trying to fix stuff, getting more old dudes. We got to take chance on the youth, bro. We got to take in. AB, I see you tap back in, but there's nothing on the screen. Let me just try to tap him in and see if it kick in. Y'all give me a second here. Let me try to get my man AB in here. Let me see. Yeah, AB, you gonna have to fix your phone or something, bro. You ain't getting no picture, sir. All right. Yeah, AB, if you get that fixed, tap back in. Anybody else want to join the live too? Let me put the link in the chat. There y'all go. Go ahead, Brandon. Then I want you to retort from what he's saying, Daniel. Go ahead, Brandon.
Okay. I think, I don't know. We giving out a lot of players. I know Jay Crowder's going to be coming back soon, but I think we need to get one player.
Just one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. One is fine. One player is fine. We don't need both of these dudes. We don't need both of these dudes. Let me see. We don't need both of them. Yeah, and I just can't believe that's even a mock trade. Like, that's crazy to even be a mock trade.
Do you think we need to look for a backup center?
Oh, absolutely. But I think that's gonna be buyout market. Let me. I see you in the green room, Kale. I'm gonna tap you in 1 second, bro. Can you see? You got okay. Let me tap it. We got a new person in here. Let me just tap him in, and then I'm gonna have you continue here. Let me tap my man in. Hold on 1 second. It's about time we start getting some new people tapping in. What up, Kale? What up? What up?
Yo, what's good, y'all boys? How y'all boys doing?
Coolers. Tell us how you feel, bro.
Man, so let me start off with the trade, with that proposed trade. So with the proposed trade, I agree, that is a lot to give up for 2 role players. But at the same time, like, those 2 guys are defensive guys, and that's what we need. Like, those 2 guys are perimeter defensive guys. So it's like,
yeah, I see.
okay,
I know where you going. I get it, but that's a lot though. The draft picks is what's bothering me. You feel me, kid?
Yeah.
The draft picks is what's bothering me, and Marjan. It's like, damn, bro. Right. And it's like, that's a lot of scoring y'all getting back in return for some older defensive dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I feel you. And the thing about the Bobby thing, because I had commented up there, it would be imperative that you get a backup big at that point. Because if you did do that trade,
right.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, y'all. My dad go smoke alarm just went off. My bad.
It's all good, bro. Go ahead.
But like I was saying though, like, you trade Bobby away, who's coming in to break Brook?
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep you in here. Put that off. I ain't gonna kick you out, but just get the smoke alarm. I'm gonna keep you in here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep you in here. All right.
I think it just got straight right there. My bad.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, keep cooking. Keep cooking. But
yeah, but like I said,
figuratively and literally, keep cooking. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. At that point right there though, like I said, Bobby gone. So who's gonna break Brook and Giannis out?
Giannis, yeah, that's the problem.
Robin?
That's why you
Don't
can't
nobody
include
want
Bobby
Robin in the
no
game.
trades unless you get him back some size. Cause Bobby's 6'10", 6'11" in real life. Like, he don't look that much shorter than Giannis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I agree with you there. I'm not against trading Bobby, but we got to get in return. You know what I'm saying? Then I would throw in some draft picks. And the reason I keep saying we got to include Bobby and Pat is because of salary. Bobby get 11 million, Pat get 9 million. So that's 20 million that you would have there. That's enough to get you somebody solid back in return.
Right.
That might play defense and have some offense. So I think that's kind of where we should be trying to move towards. But these dudes is tap water, respectfully. Dorian Finney-Smith and Royce O'Neal, they tap water. They're not overachieving water. They're not nothing like this. This is tap water. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are. They tap water. We need somebody to move the needle defensively. If we gonna go do something crazy, then Marcus Smart or somebody like that. Especially since now that their season is over, maybe they would be willing to give us Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that would move the needle. Royce O'Neal, Dorian Finney-Smith, those are utility players. They're not moving the needle for your squad.
Right. But yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you. But then going to the coaching thing. So, like, realistically, what's the likelihood that ownership and management would sit up here and really be like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and let AG go? like even though we're 25-12, I think 25-12, we got a top 3 offense in the league,
And a
and we're
top
gonna
5
fire.
worst defense in the league too.
Yeah, definitely. But like they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, be like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and let him go. Like right here at All-Star break or around All-Star break. Now
I have a
I
feeling he's
do
gonna be gone before Valentine's Day. I think he's gonna be gone before Valentine's Day, unless it's a huge swing, because I'm hearing reports that the players are fed up. They're not playing for the coach. Like that whole second half thing, I heard that was just the players biting down, like, we not gonna go out like that. They said that, like, people behind the bench, I've been seeing different posts on the internet. I'm sure you have too. Everybody I think has been seeing it. I don't know, Brandon, Kill, my man, like Daniel, have you been seeing it? Because I've been seeing a lot of rumors that the players are not happy.
Giannis in every post.
Yeah, he called him out already. Kale, that should let you know right there that he might be out. When has Giannis ever called out anybody publicly?
And that's the same thing that I said too, because like for 5 years of under Bud, Giannis never said nothing about Bud. People would want him to say something, and all he would ever say is, "I do what my coach asked me to do." He never said nothing about coaching.
But that's respect, though, and that's where Griffin messed up. He don't got no. The players don't respect Griffin. Griffin threw that away early when he started looking to them for advice versus providing the advice. You get what I'm saying? Right. He's asking them how they want to play offense and defense. My man, we're paying you to lead these people, not to be led by them. I just don't think Griffin is a leader. He's not a leader.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Right. He's masquerade. We've been saying it for weeks. Multiple people have been saying it. He's an assistant coach masquerading as a head coach.
And you don't see, like, or, you know, the great coaches asking players for advice. It's like, you do what I tell you to do, or you're not going to be on the court.
Hold on 1 second. What up, AB? Appreciate the $10 super chat. I tried, but it won't let me join. It's whatever. I just wanted to say that it's a goofy trade. They're trying to fleece y'all with some oregano. All disrespect for that. For that, what they need to give Cam Thomas. That's a fact. Now you throwing Cam Thomas. Yeah, AB. I don't know what was going on, bro. You usually tap in and you good. And I couldn't see your camera wasn't on. I don't know if you need to reboot your phone or something, but I always enjoy your takes, bro. Try to get that situated to reboot your phone and try to tap in, fam.
Yeah.
But go ahead, bro.
I'll say this right here too, though, about going back to Adrian Griffin. I don't even know, like, I'm conflicted, because, like, okay, yeah, we could sit up here and we can make a move, right, and get some perimeter defensive players, right? But I don't even know if I would want to give him that, because he hasn't even done the simple thing of making an adjustment with the talent that you have. Like, if you got my man got hired, right? And the biggest things about Adrian Griffin when he got hired, they said that he was a player development guy, like Fred VanVleet and Jimmy Butler and them boys swore by him. Right. So, number one for me, I don't know about y'all, but when I heard that, I'm like, okay, so the young boys are going to get some burn now. That means Marjon going to get some meaningful minutes. The rookies that we draft going to get some meaningful minutes. AJ Green's going to get some meaningful minutes. You know, he going to develop these young boys, and he's supposed to be, keyword, supposed to be a defensive coach. And your defense, like, you're not even adjusting with what you got. Like, common sense.
That's a fair point, Bucks. Hey, my man is cooking. Let's get them likes up. My man Kale came in here with the
like I'm just saying though, like, I ain't never coached a day in my life. I just been watching basketball my whole life, just about. I ain't never coached a day in my life. But me personally, common sense, if I don't have defensive players like that, like the two best defense players on your team right now is Giannis and Brook. Mm-hmm. Okay. if I'm getting hired to take over this job, and I've seen that the defensive scheme that they had for the last 5 years had this team as a top 5 defense, I'm gonna pretty much keep that, and I may put my little spin on it. But you being supposed to be a defensive guy, you don't have these boys playing defense at all. Like Giannis said, we giving up everything. Like at least with
Right,
Bud, you giving
bro.
up threes. Now that's the only thing you giving up. And Brook, you giving up that floater and drop coverage.
Mm,
But other than threes and a floater and drop coverage, you ain't getting nothing else on the Bucks.
right.
Now, Adrian Griffin, you get, like Giannis said, you get threes, you get the floaters and drop coverage, you get mid range, you get dang, my bad, straight line drive to the basket.
Back to
You getting everything. You
it's
supposed to be a
easy,
defensive
bro.
guy,
Hey, Kel, you gotta understand, bro. We just played the Utah Jazz. They put up 70 something on us in a half.
and they one of the worst 3-point teams, and they was lighting us up. Lower marketing. I don't even know the rest of them boys.
Clarkson,
I don't even know, but they were lighting us up.
Griffin
Them
gotta
boys was
go, bro.
lighting us up.
These trades ain't go. I don't even think we should do no trades till we get rid of the coach.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you do a trade, will he even make the correct adjustment then? Because you
He
ain't even
hasn't done
adjusting
any
with what you got,
adjustment. He ain't
huh?
done no adjustment since he been here.
You pretty much. I will give him this though, because with that Rockets game, he did put Ajax in, and he let Ajax work through them fouls and stuff, and he put him on Şengün, and
Right,
Ajax did a pretty fair job. Şengün was missing a lot of shots anyway though,
right.
but Ajax was doing his thing a little bit. So I will give him that adjustment right there. But the main adjustment that he should have made when he first was hired, like when they were playing preseason and stuff, okay, you said Malik Beasley. I knew right then and there when he said that Malik Beasley is going to be his point of attack defender, I said, yo, I don't know about this cat. I don't know about this cat. I don't know about this cat, man. Like, I don't like
Malik
Malik
Beasley,
Beasley
right?
ain't never been known as a defensive guy. He's a shooter. That's what he is.
Right.
He's a shooter, always been a shooter. You talking about you gonna make him your point of attack defender. I'm like, okay, he gonna start the season off like that, cool. But then you seeing that this ain't working,
And
and
ain't did
you ain't
nothing.
not one time be like, okay, hey, yo, let me put Marjon in there at the 2 and see what Marjon could do. Let me put Ajax in there at the
And for
2,
some
see
consistent
what he could
time,
do.
right?
Yeah, like let me put a defensive guy, a guy that's a better perimeter defender next to Dame instead of a guy that is probably just as bad of a defensive
If not
player
worse.
as Dame. And you know what I'm saying? We going against the Jalen Brunsons of the world and the
Every
Fred Van
guard get
Fleets
off
of the
on us.
world and
Every guard get
everybody.
off on us. If you a solid
Yeah,
guard, you got a 20 piece easy. And if
yeah,
you nice, you might get 40.
yeah. And people even off the bench, like that go McConnell from the Pacers off the bench,
Man.
give it to us. But he was giving it to us in all fairness last year, back when we still had Drew and Javon and them. He was giving it to us. But like now, yeah, like you could mess around and get 30, 40 points easily on this backcourt.
Yeah,
Easily.
easily. And the other thing too, that's a main problem with the Bucks. We have the defense. This is an issue, but the other issue is that we're not getting no help from our bench. Our bench has been terrible. Our bench has been terrible. Maybe the last 3-4 weeks, it's been terrible.
Right.
Like I think that's a big. Go ahead, Daniel.
I'll say something Chad ain't gonna like. I wish we would have kept Grayson Allen, man. I wish we would have kept Grayson Allen. I mean, he was a good defender. He was,
He was
and
so inconsistent offensively, but damn, Beasley the same thing without the D. He's a better 3-point shooter. I'll give Beasley that because I know Mr. Cool go come in here and bomb. Mr. Cool, yes, we know Malik Beasley has the top or one of the top 3-point percentages in the NBA. I understand that. We know. I just want you to know, Mr. Cool. I'm saying it so everybody here. Yes, Malik Beasley has like top 3-point percentage, but he's also top 3 worst defenders in the NBA too. So it's like the yin and the yang. And then if he not hitting,
what else
it
you
can
gonna
get
do? What
dark. It can get dark.
gonna be a liability? That's a fact. You know, if he can't play D after he get not missing, like if he's not hitting threes, What else he gonna do?
Right.
I mean,
hey, I saw your comment too, Jimmy Roller. You said that Griffin is an inexperienced bud. I know you was trying to be funny low key, but that might be the truth. That might be low key the truth. Yeah, Keith, I heard the same thing. That's what we were saying earlier. I think he lost the locker room at this point. I really think Griffin lost the locker room. And I don't know if he
But
can get it back. Go ahead, Kel.
this right here is my question to y'all, though. If they were to fire Adrian Griffin, right? Realistically, who can step in and take this job? I know some people have thrown out Terry Stotts because Terry was here in the offseason.
Right.
But if like, let's just say if Terry would not accept it, he like, nah, that ship done came and went. Who realistically could they get? Like right now?
That's a little bit of the problem. It would have to be it would probably be temporarily. I think it would be somebody internally, which I don't like either.
That's Joe
Because
Prunty.
yeah, that's we can't hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Daniel. I didn't hear you.
this is his second time here, like his second stint here.
Right.
He was with Bud, second time here. So if he does it again, I mean, I can't trust that guy either. Like I don't.
And that's why we kind of between a rock and a hard place. I wish Ime would have waited a little bit before he took that Rockets job. He got too excited. He took that money fast, didn't he? He took that money fast. He didn't even think about no other offers.
Yeah.
But I know he was in a situation. He know he got to play that child support. He paying some crazy amount of child support. It's like 30, 40 racks a month, something crazy. So I think he needed to get a gig.
He ain't got no state income tax in Texas either, so that's another thing right there. He ain't got no state income tax. But yeah, because I know.
What about Kenny Atkinson? Is he still around?
Yeah, he assistant coach for the Warriors, but I don't know if he'll leave like right now and come coach the Bucks.
He might want to leave, seeing what's going on in Golden State.
Yeah.
What's going on in Golden State. But you're right, it might take the offseason. But we just gotta. Griffin is destroying the team though. Like if you lose the locker room and you keep him around, it's just only gonna hurt the team. I think it's best that we get rid of him sooner than later and deal with whoever we got to deal. He's not helping this team. Why keep him around just for the sake of keeping it? You know what I'm saying? That's like keeping a girl around that you really don't like no more, just because y'all been cool for a minute. You've been with her a couple years. You don't like her no more, but you like, she been around. She been with me a few years. Nah, get her up out of here. Start fresh. You wasting time.
Right.
Also, I think when they come back, we play Boston Thursday. I think they can have a good knockout shooting night on Thursday night.
Okay, I like the positive talk. Okay, you think they come back gunning? Okay.
Because I think the new 35. I want to see. I know Adrian Griffin is a dumbass clacky. I'm not going to.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Because I think we got to get a new backup center. I want to cut Robin Lopez. You know how many times I've been saying that? Because
you can't, but Brandon, you already know. Thanasis is not going nowhere. Robin Lopez is not going nowhere. Period. We got to get that out of there. As much as we want that to happen, their roster smarts, or they guarantee money. My big brother making sure I'm on this team. I ain't going nowhere, bro. I'm not going nowhere. I'm mad that we gave up the 2 rock. At least Thanasis can do something.
I think he the only one that's probably like locked in Thanasis.
Yeah, and it's like if I'm Robin Lopez, you already in the same city with your brother. You've been in the league for a minute. Just retire. You're hurting the team by being on the team. You could retire, sit behind the bench, and talk to your brother and Vin Baker about the good old days. There's no reason for you to have no jersey. There's no reason for you to have no jersey. Why does Robin Lopez have a real Bucks jersey? He got a locker and everything. Why? Bro, Robin Lopez,
It,
bro. When he get in the game, kids start giggling. It's a whole bro. Bro. Robin Lopez. Oh, bro. I don't even think if Robin Lopez went to the G League, he would snap.
dang, come on now.
Oh, yeah, bro. He can't even get in the game, and he's a big man in today's NBA. That tells you how bad Robin really is. Dude, this dude, Brook Lopez, held us over the fire. That's why I said y'all was on me. I was like, man, we could trade Brook for all I care. He can't move his feet. But now, we done gave him that bag. What, 3 years, 75 or 75 million, something like that? Who gonna take that contract?
45.
Dang, is it that much? Is he getting
See,
75 million?
Look at his face, Daniel. Look at his face.
I
Let me
know
bring
it
up
was
the
a 3-year
salaries.
deal.
Hold on,
It
I'm
was
gonna bring up the
75 million.
salaries.
I ain't know with that much. I ain't know it was 75.
Let me. I'm gonna bring it up here. I'm gonna bring it up. Hold on. I'm gonna show it on the screen here in a minute. I'm gonna get your super chat in a minute. No strays. I know you got something slick to say. I'll get to your chat in a minute. All right. So Brook is 25 this year, 23 next year.
Mm.
So 2 year 45.
Yeah. 2 year 48.
Oh yeah, I'm
So,
close.
so he got a player option then.
Yeah. Or team
I ain't gonna
option. It's a team
Oh, he
option.
got a team option.
Yeah, so we might be able to get him out. I see you, Gibson. I'm gonna tap you in a minute. So he got a team option. Yeah, so we gonna see. Let me get my boy No Strays ENT super chat, my friend of me. What up, Jeff? What up, Mr. Cool? Jimmy, I see y'all. No Strays ENT, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. No Strays ENT said, I know Drew and Buzz somewhere smiling, hearing Bucks fans panic over defense and coaching. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, sir. You do understand, No Strays ENT, that Drew was voted, like every team had who was underachieving, and guess who was underachieving for the Boston Celtics? You wouldn't believe it. Huh? Drew Holiday, sir. And you can Google that. You take your time. I don't Google Boston stuff on my computer. That's virus. So you can do that on your computer. You can Google Boston stuff on your computer. I don't search for viruses.
It'll
Man,
take
try to
20
come
minutes.
in here and get slick. I be ready for you. All I be doing is doing research. And I just be holding it all be in the clip. And I just be waiting to be in the clip. Be ready for y'all. Be ready for y'all. Hey, Brandon, let me just tap in Gibson for a minute, and then I'm gonna put you back in here.
All right, I got y'all.
All right, we gotta get the Bahamas in here. Hold on 1 second. Let's get my man in here. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Peace and love, gentlemen. Peace and
Thank you,
love.
sir.
Peace and
Off the
love.
rip.
Peace and
Off
love.
the rip. There we go, Gibson. Off the rip. Yes, sir.
I see you, Daniel. Peace and love to the new subscriber. I appreciate you joining this chat.
There we
I
go.
appreciate it.
Hey, Kel, this Friends and Family Network here, bro. We all
You
Bucks
got
fans, but we get along. You know what I'm saying? We have
Yeah.
our spats, but we always come back and circle the block, and it's still peace and love. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
all
feel
right.
you.
All right, let me just get this. Let me just get these super chats real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all get into it. All right, Midnight Newton, what's goody, aka Driz? Sadiq Bey and Delane Murray are rumored. Delonte Murray, you mean DeAndre Murray, DeJounte Murray, my fault. I think that's what you meant. Sadiq Bey, I'm cool on him, but DeJounte Murray is interesting, depending on what we need to give up. Appreciate the $1.99 super chat, Driz. Curtis Gallion, appreciate the $5, bro. How is it on Griffin when the front office offered Malik Beasley a starting role?
True.
That's true, bro.
Interesting.
That's
very interesting.
That's
Interesting.
Man.
valid.
It's valid,
No
but
lies detected, Kurt. You right. But go ahead, Gibson.
Your guest was speaking some very facts. What he said a little earlier, whilst I was in the room getting ready, I said,
Uh-huh.
you know what? I said, let me listen to your spit, and then I can get on in a minute. Man, he brings some good take. Daniel and Amber, Wood, Brooklyn one, that's a rip off. No.
Oh, that's a
That's too much.
fleece. That's a fleece.
That's a fraud. No.
That's
We
a
can't do
fleece.
That's a rip-off. That's highway robbery right there. That's highway robbery. No, 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 no. We can't accept that. That's too much. You want too much. If the Bucks want that, if they want that, they have to give us Cam Thomas. Then if they want all of that, we have to get Cam Thomas.
That's
Give
fair.
us
Now
Cam
that's
Thomas.
fair. Now that's
Give
fair.
us Cam. Give us
That's
Cam
fair.
Thomas. If you want Marjan, a young asset for a young asset, you can't give us two old vets and you get our young. No, 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 no. You
Yeah,
give
and
us
these not
Cam
even
Thomas.
two cold vets.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, they 70
I
degrees in June. Nothing special.
I disagree with that. When I see you post that up a little early, I say, hell no. I said, that's way too much for those two
Right.
guys. I say, no. You always see I come and I say, do not put Marjan in that trade. No, 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 no. That's too
And the
much,
thing,
too much, too
I
much.
was saying earlier, Gibbs, I don't know if you saw, we don't even know really how good Marjan really is. He hasn't had a
Thank you
significant
very
amount of
much.
playing time to be willing to throw him in a trade when there's all the players are for pro Marjan. I ain't never heard so many players pro Marjan. So they clearly see something in him. And when he in the game, you see the energy is different. Marjan is gonna make mistakes. He young. He's getting inconsistent playing time. So you might force things, do certain. But as far as his raw talent, he has a lot of upside. Like I would rather he have Marjan have Pat minutes and then Pat have Marjan minutes, and I think we would see a difference. But maybe
Right,
there was
but
something in the contract with Connaughton where he got to play a certain amount of minutes. I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead, Gibson.
but like what your boy said, the gas. And Jeff Riley wrote it in the chat. John Horst need to go and call Nate McMillan, find wherever he is, and call him to get that clown out of here. Yeah, I can't take no more of this time. But Daniel, I done had enough. Thursday night, I will not even watch the game. I could be real. I could listen to the
No, I'm
chat,
gonna
but I will
watch it.
not watch
I'm
that game.
gonna be on site.
I can't.
I think I should be on site for that one. We'll see. King Key said
I,
less O
I
and more
can't.
D, not a bad thing for us right now though. But we're giving up too much though, Keys. That's my problem.
I
We're
can't
giving
take it
up too
no more.
much.
I can't take it no more, Daniel. I didn't see enough. Griffin and upset me in a way. You come here in this organization and jack this culture right up and mess it right up. Come on, man. Just
He
you bring a
jacked it all the way
virus to this
up,
thing.
right?
Bro,
Get rid of him. Get that virus out of there. Move him, please. Get rid of him. I can't see.
He said,
I
"Get the
can't see.
virus out of there." Gibson is the antibiotic.
Get
If
him
Griffin
out
is
of
the
there.
virus,
Right.
Gibson is the
Can't see.
antibiotic. He wants
I
him
had
out
enough.
of here.
I had enough. I had enough. The when I watched that game last night with Utah, this morning when I reached to work, I said, "Your team was they was their hunting last night, their season." I say, "Oh no 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 no, this look bad." And in the press, when you listen to this press conference, "Oh, I think we did it." Man, get your backside out of there. You should be ashamed. You should be
My boy Gibson is charged. Can we get some likes up? My boy Gibson is charged today. Shout out to Gibson and the Bahamas.
But
Shout out to
I
Tehran as well.
had to come out ready for him because I never liked the hire at all because I was pulling for us to either hire Sam Cassell
Or Kenny
or Chris
Atkinson.
Phil.
And
Yeah,
Kenny
one of those.
Atkinson. Yep.
When I see they hired that clown, I say, oh, I say, oh no 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 no. So he lied to the Bucks. Say he's a defensive guy. Defensive where we dead last in defense. Come on, man, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Who you trying to persuade? Who you trying to deceive? Come on, man. I might don't know.
My boy
I
Gibson got in his bag. I'ma tell you, kid, I don't know how often you watch it, but Gibson don't never get like that, bro. He don't never
I
get this
might
tight. Gibson is
I
tight for
might.
real right now. Like it's serious, right?
I'm Amber down in the Bahamas. We get you out of here quick. You ain't making no
Mhm.
sense. We get you out quick. You gotta go, my brother. You gotta go.
Oh man.
We ain't take the Ravens don't tolerate no foolishness. We don't tolerate no foolishness. You gotta go. You ain't making no sense. We pull you to the side, say, listen here. Either you get it right, we give you 5 games. In that 5 games, you ain't progressing.
What up, Eric Payne? Salute.
We call you and say, here's your check. You could go. You could go. We start looking for your replacement. We didn't have your replacement here. So the front office, management, I call on y'all. I plead with y'all. I love this team from the bottom of my heart. We have to get that clown out of there or else we gonna lose Giannis. For the sake of the city, get Griffin out of there,
Man, this
please.
man said the sake of the city, we need to get Griffin out of there as well.
Hey,
Get him out. He's
I
out.
I feel him though. That's real.
Go
That's
ahead,
real.
Kill.
I
Then
feel
you
him.
Get him
deal. Go
out.
ahead, Kill. Hey, salute for
See,
that. Salute for that rant. That was awesome, Gibson. I got
get him out of
Cause
there.
I'll go ahead. I'll be real with y'all boys. When they first fired Bud, I was thinking that they was gonna go after all like a veteran championship coach.
right.
So
They should get
I
the
was
coach.
hoping for either Nurse or Vogel.
Fair
Cause
point.
both of them defensive guys, they both
Fair
won
point. Fair
championships.
point.
So I'm like, okay, one of the two. One of the two. I'll take one of the two. I'll take Kenny Atkinson because he's a championship assistant. And I
Mm-hmm.
saw what
Right.
he did in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, before Kyrie and KD got him up out of there. So I'm like, okay, I'll be good with him. All three of them guys got championship experience, you know what I'm saying, defensive minded guys. You know, we pretty much should be straight with any of them three, especially the top two between Nurse and Vogel. But like I said, I'm trying to figure out, and I don't know if y'all thought about this, but how true is it that Giannis wanted Adrian Griffin? Because for Giannis to have want
I don't
him,
know, but that's the narrative right now, though, Kill. That they're saying that everybody's saying Giannis wanted Adrian Griffin. They said he wanted Bud out, and then he wanted Adrian Griffin, which is why
because
Nurse stepped out of the race. That's what we
yeah,
heard. We don't know
because I'm
though.
trying to because I'm trying to understand because like if you vouch for
Agree,
this
Mr.
man,
Cool.
that's who you supposed to want. You want Adrian Griffin. I don't understand why he would call him out as much as he do. Like I see and I understand why he does it. But if that's who you handpicked wanted, I don't think that you would sit up there and be like, call him out the way you do. Be like, man, we
That's a
got to
fair
coach
point.
better.
That's a fair point. Fair point. I'm not putting it on Giannis. Like I said, Giannis ain't signing them checks. They using him
Right,
as a scapegoat. They
right.
using him. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this though, to let me know that it's real. This is the most vocal I've ever seen Giannis this year than any year past. I have
Yep.
never seen
Yep. Yep.
Giannis this
Yep.
visibly focused and irritated. Giannis looked irritated every presser this year.
Right.
He looked agitated. This team not coming to play. You saying things like we're not prepared. We need better coaching. Once I heard that, I'm like, if I'm Griffin, I'm like, man, I need to start watching some film. I need to do something. You need to do something because when you say that as you're one of the best players in the NBA, this is your franchise. You gonna get a statue outside of 5-4, and you coming out that you never talk like this, and you saying we need to be better coached. We need an identity using all the terms that we use in this chat. Shout out to you for stealing our material, Giannis, but you still my man's. But once that start to happen, bro, that lets me know that the clock is ticking on Griffin. It's not a matter if he gets fired; it's going to be when at this point.
Yeah. But I just don't think that they'll do it, man. I don't think that they'll fire that man this year. Like you looking at in the off season or first month of next year, in my opinion, realistically, I don't think that they'll fire him this year. Because you're gonna be left with Joe Prunty. Joe Prunty gonna be your head coach.
Oh no, we don't want him. We don't want him on that team. No. Prunty, no.
Hopefully there's something. Maybe like he said, Nate McMillan. We could go. Maybe we get somebody from Europe. I mean, to be honest, is it real? Are we really losing anything? Because Griffin isn't doing anything. So even
Destroying the
Prezi,
team.
is it gonna be? Can he be worse? Can we be any worse defensively than we are right now? Can we make any less adjustments? It can only be up.
I don't know. I don't know, man, because it can always get worse, man. I don't know. I don't know. It can get worse.
AB
Boy,
Caruso ain't trash. He's a good utility player that's defensive minded and hit his threes. So I know what you're saying all around, but as far as what we would need him for, I think he would be a perfect fit. It's just the
But
point that the Bulls are asking for too much for Caruso.
they want too
Caruso
much.
would be a perfect. I would give away Malik Beasley in a heartbeat to get Caruso and have him as our point of attack defender. He would make our defense better immediately,
but
and he can shoot
you
threes if need be.
but You know the thing about the Caruso thing is this right here. The same people in the fan base that talk all that noise about Chris, and when he had his injury troubles these last couple
Yeah, that's
years,
fair.
and you
Yeah,
got to go
Caruso.
with he don't play back to backs and stuff like that. Them
Yeah, that's
same
fair.
people are gonna flip on Caruso because Caruso has his little knick-knack injuries that, say, take him in and out lineup. So those same people, I had that conversation before with somebody on the Bleacher Report app.
Uh,
Like those same people that's sitting up here singing the praises of Caruso, we need Caruso, XYZ. But if we get him and the second he get injured, y'all gonna flip on him like you did with Chris. You're gonna be saying we need to get rid of him. He's always injury prone. He's street clothes, all that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Oh boy,
I agree. I agree. I would love to have Caruso. I'm not saying that I don't want Caruso.
right.
I would love to have him, and he would help this team out a lot. But I'm just saying the same way that people feel about Chris, they gonna feel about Caruso. I'm telling you now.
Yeah. Like the best case scenario would be like a Marcus Smart, but I don't think that we would have enough to offer to get Marcus Smart. But he would be
They,
that would be my
the
ideal fit.
to get him on the contender, Memphis gonna want like a Oklahoma City Thunder type deal. Like they're gonna want some assets
Yeah,
for him
I
because
agree
they
with
know
that.
that
That's
he
what I'm
can
saying.
help.
It would be difficult. I'm just saying that would be my ideal scenario. Would to
Yeah,
be get to be to get Marcus Smart. I just don't know if it's feasible.
right.
question right now. I get one question for Daniel and your guest.
Yeah, that's
Why?
Kale Gibson.
Kill,
Kale, he gonna be
kill,
around
kill.
now. He gonna be around. Go
Okay,
ahead,
okay,
Gibson.
Kill and Daniel, right? Watching this game last night, why did that moron take so long? You had Chris Livingston sitting on that bench all that time. The guy could play this good, and you refuse, and you refuse, and you refuse to give the guy some playing time so he could see what what talent we have on the bench. I want to know what is wrong with that man.
And then he played yesterday. Then the next day you assign him to the herd. That's like a
That don't
slap
make
in the
no sense.
face. So I'm hoping, and then you're like, "Oh, go to G League."
It
That's the
don't make no
same
sense.
thing. That's the same thing that I said earlier, Gibson. I don't know if you were watching at that point or not, but that's the same thing I said earlier. Adrian Griffin is supposed to be this player development type coach, but these young boys not getting no burn.
They
Like
ain't no
Marjan and
burn,
Ajax
bro. None.
get a little bit of burn, but Andre and Marjan, they might get 9 to 12 minutes a night,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe. Sometimes Ajax don't get no burn at all.
At all.
Sometimes
At
Marjan
all.
don't get no burn at all. So
Dude,
like
and AJ Green, the thing that really bothers me, you want to say, "Oh, AJ Green don't play defense." Does Pat Connaughton play defense? No. So
He
at
no,
can't.
least with AJ Green, if you get AJ Green the game for 15 minutes, he getting you 10 points, one way or
man.
the other, or
Pat
12.
Connaughton, Pat Connaughton is this year's George Hill. That same noise that George Hill got
Facts,
last year, Pat Connaughton
facts.
getting that this year. He's this year's George
Man,
Hill.
yeah,
That
that's
man playing
cool. That's
24
cool.
minutes a night and giving you 3 to 6 points, if that.
Oh, we don't even talk about George Hill no more on this podcast, bro. You brought back. Oh, this man said
My
George
bad,
Hill.
my bad, but that's what he is to me. Like the
No,
same
that's
thing that
perfect. No,
everybody
you're
was saying
right though.
about
You're
him.
right though. This man said this year George Hill is
He
hilarious.
is.
Daniel, Daniel,
Adrian,
we know you. Daniel, we know you is the guy with his keep up with the report, right?
Uh-huh.
Let us know, because I got the Breacher report out on my phone. Let us know when they get rid of that imbecile over there, man. Because I just fed up with it right now. I don't know what to say. That loss to Utah last night, I couldn't sleep and think about this game. I went back and I watched it. Oh, Dan, how could you let this team come there and beat you
Right.
home and the fan base is
Hey,
booing us?
hey, Mr. Cool, this is a great statement. You should probably tap in if you got time, Mr. Cool. Mr. Cool said, all I know is Atlanta Hawks changed coaches in 2021 during the season, went from a losing record to the Eastern Conference Finals. We need to do the same. Hold on, let me give you your respect, Mr. Cool. Hold on 1 second. We need to do the same thing, change coaches now. I'm with you. I'm with
They
you.
I agree. I
the thing
agree with that.
about I agree too, but the thing about that, what was different with that, I don't even remember who their head coach was before they fired him and
Right.
promoted
Yeah,
Nate
but that tells
McMillan.
you a lot right there.
Yeah,
Lloyd
but
Pitt,
they
Lloyd Pitt,
had Nate McMillan as an assistant coach. He was a head coach with, you know what I'm saying, experience, playoff experience and stuff. So we don't have that. Like the
That's
next
why it'd have
guy
been
in
nice to have
line,
Terry Stotts as a backup. That's why it'd have been
yeah,
nice.
it would have been
Kill.
great. Because right now we're stuck with Joe Prenti. I'm gonna keep saying that. That's who's next in line is Joe Prenti.
He ain't next
I'm,
in line for nothing on this team.
I'm
Hopefully
right.
not. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the answer for you for Kill. It was
Uh,
Lloyd Best was the head coach first. He with Indiana. Then Nate McMillan fill in that role. Nate McMillan
mm,
fill in that role. It was Lloyd Pierce. They get rid of Pierce. Then they bring in Nate McMillan. I remember that season when they fired him. Because don't forget now, Nate McMillan was coaching with Indiana, and then Indiana fired him. Then he went to Atlanta. Then they get rid
My
of Lloyd
bad,
Pierce. That's
AB.
how it goes.
right.
So we need to go. The front office needs to make this move and go after Nate McMillan. Get that idiot out of there before he drag this team to the ground, wasted in this what it is now. I can't sit here and take this anymore. It's ridiculous. Our offense is
I
okay.
never seen
Defense is
Gibson in his bag like this.
get
Gibson
this get
going
out
on one
here.
of my tirades. Gibson going on one of
I
my
can't see.
Hey,
tirades. Shout out to
I got a
I
AB.
question for y'all.
I
I
can't see.
got a
Go
I
ahead,
question
can't
Kill.
for y'all though. How, how would y'all feel about if they fired Adrian Griffin and they brought in Doc, brought him out the
Oh
ESPN booth?
no, Doc Rivers. Ah, no. No. Please keep away from this team. No, that
I'm cool on that, bro. I'm cool
hell
on
no,
that. I'm cool on that.
no. That man blow tree. You was up tree and you blow
He
that
has
lead.
some of the
Hell
worst.
no.
That man has some of the worst playoff losses in all of sports. Not just
No.
basketball. I'm talking about badminton, pickleball, all of them sports. Lacrosse. He has some of the worst playoff losses in sports history. No,
Uh huh.
No.
sir. You are the
No, keep
doctor
it.
of failure, sir. You are the doctor of failure, sir. Hard pass.
No,
This man ain't won no.
you got
He living off old body still. This man ain't caught a body since 08. That's damn near 20 years ago. You ain't did
no.
nothing. And you want me to hire you for
No.
something you did 20 years ago?
No.
Oh man.
If you
Remember
don't,
never.
Oh
man,
my
if he
god.
don't go to his room and close the door, what? Doc River? No, sir.
I'm gonna.
Hard
Hey,
pass,
I'm
bro.
gonna.
Hard
I'm
pass.
not.
Remember.
Doc
I'm
River.
not
Hard
saying.
pass.
I'm not saying that I want to. I just wanted to see what would y'all response be if
Yeah.
they
Oh
came out with
No,
that.
just because he got bad luck. That's the only reason. He's a solid coach. He got bad luck. Hold on one second, y'all. No strays. ENT $4.99. Appreciate the super chat. Doc Rivers would be the best choice because he can bring KG and Pierce to work with Giannis and Dame. What? Hold on a second.
Why would KG and Pierce
Hold on a
need to
second.
work with Giannis?
But hey,
Like,
he's a Celtics fan. No strays ENT be liking the troll. But he consistent though. And when you standing on something, I gotta respect it. No strays ENT, you standing on it. I gotta respect it. But Boston soft. That y'all ain't you know what? Boston ain't won nothing since 08.
yeah,
Right?
yep,
Oh, they've
they
been
ain't. They've
telling you.
been to the Eastern Conference Finals a lot,
It don't
but they
matter. If
haven't
you
won a
don't win a
ring.
chip, don't none of that matter. Don't nobody remember who came in second place. They ain't won nothing since Chingy had a hit. The last time the last time the Boston Celtics won a championship, Chingy was still popping. Chingy was still popping. Let that sink in.
Oh my
Oh
god.
dang,
That's the
that man
last time
said
the
not
Celtics was
Chingy,
good.
not Chingy,
Alright,
man.
Fighting.
like what Chitty is saying. Now, all fun and jokes aside, now, how much more we have to lose before they get rid of this idiot? Because no. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. We have to get rid of the coaching staff. When you get rid of Adrian Griffin, you flushing the whole coaching staff out. I want to see new faces in there. You get rid of the coaching staff, the shooting coach, all of them got to go. Every last one of them. Flush him out.
Let me let
Nah, the new coach will come in the building.
hey,
You bring in the coaching staff, but defense, offense, player development. We want all of that. Griffin lied to the Bucks organization. They couldn't see that he
Yeah,
lied
man,
to us.
we should be able to void his contract for lying. You can't do that.
Live.
If I go to the job, if I fill out a job application, right? I say I graduated from Rice University, uh, uh, and a PhD in this, a doctorate in this, master's in this. They can be like, oh damn, and I'm talking. You know, I can talk, so I can talk my way into something. And then I get there and they see that I don't have none of these skills. They gonna get me out of there. It ain't no wait. You lied,
Yeah,
sir. You
he
didn't
lied.
even go to Rice. Get him
He
Yeah.
out of
lied.
here. It ain't no wait. That man forged.
Hey.
That man lied on his application. That's grounds for you to get fired right there. You're a liar, Adrian Griffin. You should be ashamed of yourself.
And
See,
we need the
this.
people.
Go
We
ahead. Go
need the
ahead,
people.
Gibson. My bad.
Go ahead, Gibson.
We need the people of Wisconsin. If they in this chat, please tomorrow line up in the find the Pfizer form and protest to get that man out of
Hey,
there.
fam. Hey, Gibson, I'm with you, but bro, you in the Bahamas. We up here, bro. We just had a snowstorm up here. This man talking about
Oh,
this man, yeah, bro. You in the Bahamas, Gibson. You gotta relax. You in the Bahamas, fam. You
bro.
know what I mean? That's
They
too
need to
cold,
come
bro.
together and sign a petition and send it to the Bucks
Oh yeah,
management.
that's what Jeff was saying. Jeff was saying he gonna start a petition. He said he gonna
You
start a
Hey,
got
petition.
send it to
hey, I
get
got a
him.
question for y'all. Though I got a question for y'all.
Oh, go ahead.
How much time do y'all think it'll buy Adrian Griffin if come Thursday night we beat Boston? And
Woo!
I don't mean barely beat them like like we skated out there with like a 4 point
Right.
lead. I'm talking about like we win by 15 or better.
I don't think it buys him any time. They'll just say it was the players that were focused. I don't think it. I think he's done, bro. I think the writing is on the wall. Once Giannis came out, and he's not just said it once, but multiple times in pressers, throwing
I went
what
over.
I like to call slick jabs, where it's not the full, just a little, a little range finder until he come with the knockout. Just a little range finder. You know what I'm saying? He keep
Mm.
throwing jabs, bro, and everybody understand it. He ain't even from this country, but he telling you without telling you. He want that
I
man
watched.
gone, bro.
You know,
I
he's remind
watched
me of
that. Go
guy.
ahead,
You know,
Dan. Go ahead.
he got. Remember when the Saints player got that one guy that ends up for a touchdown and the coach didn't call for it?
Right.
Yeah.
It feels like the players didn't respect the coach, and this is how it feels with the Bucks.
And that's the real problem. I think even Mr. Cool was saying this. The players don't respect his authority or respect him as a coach. That's where the problem is off top. I don't, and like you said, there's no interactions with the player. But I go to multiple games, bro, all the time. Sit all different areas of the arena. And when I done got my close seats and watch it, I don't see any interaction or with the players, or it looks like there's any camaraderie or chemistry. You know what I'm saying? It's none of that. I don't see him dapping players. Good job, something. You know what I'm saying? There's no interaction. He gotta go, bro. He on a watch, bro. We just check and win. It's just a matter of when. They should at least fire him though before Valentine's Day. That'd be terrible to do it after. You know what I'm saying? Let that man at least have some time to get his head together, get playing something good for his wife. They could start over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Dude, he gotta go, bro. The players don't respect you.
I agree.
How?
I agree with everything that you're saying.
Right.
I just don't see how they do it, man. Like
Boy,
I don't see how they do it.
I tell you, Stephen A. Smith already called him out. Stephen A. Smith come out live on national television on
But he's
voice. They
not
can
the
say,
only one.
hey,
Kendrick Perkins and called him out. Like, it's too much. That's what I'm saying too, Kel. It's too much from the media, him getting called out, fam.
They're calling him out.
I agree. I agree.
I just hope we
I
win
just
just because
don't.
we owe Boston. We eventually gotta win one. They've been giving us pumpkin heads. I don't know if y'all remember that term from back in the day. But yeah, they've
Yeah,
been giving us pumpkin heads. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh man.
yeah, man.
so we
what
go
is
I
see.
coming?
just
We definitely go see, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm gonna get in this comment section. I ain't gonna make this live too long. We kind of had some marathons these last couple of days, but we get heated in here every once in a while. Hey, my boy, hey, Driz, let me get your comment too. Hold on one second before y'all part. Let me see what my boy Driz talking about. Hold on one second. Y'all bear with me 1 minute. And AB, man, fix your phone next time, bro, so you can tap in, bro. It's been a minute. My boy Driz said, "Tell Gibson to protest that during a hurricane." Right, it's the same thing. Right. Thank you, Driz. Yeah, Gibson was too charged. He didn't think about it's December here or January. Hey man, we got real coats on with fur, all types of stuff, bro. I got heated gloves, bro. I got heated gloves.
What? It's snowing down there, that bad. It's snowing down there.
Hey, I love the Bucks, but not that much, bro. Not like that. He stayed out that weather, bro. You wild.
I like what B-Shock say last night. He prayed for us to lose by 40 just so
Yeah,
we
that
could
was
get
great.
him
Hey,
out of there.
B-Shack was tight. I saw him when he came on like this. I was like, oh, he tight. B-Shack came on. I was like, oh yeah, he tight. He tight. He
Oh,
tight.
man.
Oh my man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, bro. Let me just get to these comment section. I think I'm gonna do maybe about an hour and a half today, but appreciate y'all tap. Let's get them likes up, y'all. It's like 80 of y'all in here. We only got 48 likes. Y'all see all this knowledge that the Bucks Nation is spitting from the comment section to the panel of fine guests here. Let's get them likes up, y'all. It's not coming out of your check, your 401k, or your Social Security. I promise you. All it does is help the algorithm for more people to find the #1 Bucks podcast. Period. Do something. All right,
one
y'all.
question right there.
All right, salute.
For Daniel
All right,
Lambert.
Daniel, Bleach Report boss. We got to, hold on. You don't leave
Daniel,
yet, Kale. Don't leave yet, Daniel. Hey, you know what we got to do. Come on, Gibson.
Hold on, one question for Daniel. Daniel, do you listen to Locked on Bucks? You need to listen to that, Amber. Locked on Bucks podcast. They be making some sense too on that. I just listen to them
check
every
all
day.
that out. I check all that. That's why I told you I keep the clip loaded. I got all the information. I just be waiting to bust it out. That's it. I be listening to all that. You already know. All right, my man. Gibson, take us home, bro. Come on, Gibson.
Peace and love to
there
everybody
we go.
in the chat.
That's it. That's that's the chat's battle cry. Shout out for whoever gave the thumbs down. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. All right, y'all.
All right.
All right. We get back here. Did I tap you in a minute? So we'll get through some of these comments. Man, there's a lot of energy today. Woo. Gibson said we need to get smart. I'm not against it. I think they're going to want a lot, though. My boy Jeff, what's good, Jeff? Shout out to the OC out there in Cali. Yo, Bucks Nation, hit that like button, y'all. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. Just helps the algorithm, help more people find the content. Robert Brooks. Oh, what's good, Rob? Rob said, I feel the same about a new coach. Agreed. Karan said, only for Simmons if we talking about the Nets, to be honest. Yeah, but Simmons' contract is kind of crazy, though, ain't it? And he's kind of crazy, allegedly. He different. I guess that would be the politically correct word to say. He a little different, bro. I don't. He got weird energy, bro. I'm cool on that dude. He's kind of strange. What up, Kerry? If you trade Bobby, then that only leave Robin Lopez as a backup center. Are you sure you want to be left with that? Nope. Absolutely not. I'd rather have myself at center than Robin Lopez, and I'm only 6 feet, and I feel like I do as good a job as Robin. Robin is terrible. He's not even. Robin would be a bench player on the Big Three, in the Big Three. Mr. Cool said Adrian Griffin coaches like he's coaching the All-Star game where you just walk around and sub with no plan. Jesus, Mr. Oh! Oh! Hey, Mr. Cool, that was fire right there. That's exactly, you know what? That's a great analogy. Man said he coaching like he coaching the All-Star game. Oh. Saul Colley said trade Bobby and pick up Kai Jones. I've been hearing that name a lot. So y'all really that high on Kai Jones? Okay, Saul Colley said Cam Thomas. He said that boy don't play winning basketball. Interesting. But would that change in this type of team's dynamic? Jeff said, like I said yesterday, break out the picket signs and picket fire serve to get that bum of a coach, Nathaniel Hackett Griffin fired. You see, all the people talk about picketing all stay in warm climates. You over there in Cali, Jeff. We got Gibson over there in the Bahamas. Y'all got to take in consideration the time of year it is. I know all year round it's always sunny in Philadelphia like it is in Cali, but it's cold here, bro. We can't pick it yet. And hopefully we don't got to pick it. Hopefully horses already are making arrangements to get that man his pink slip. Hopefully. Hopefully. Zane, what's good? He's a deer in the... She used the actual deer emoji. It's hilarious. Deer in the headlights. He's leading the blind and asleep at the wheel. Get him out of here. I bet you Detroit Pistons wouldn't hire him as a head coach. Oh, my God. The Bob. Talk. Mr. Cool said, wow, that's the smartest thing I've heard. Salute. Shout out to Mr. Cool. Kerry, if Brooke goes down, we need Bobby for that. I agree. Mr. Priceless, what's good? Kerry, Brooke, and Bobby can go. Okay, Mr. Priceless, you've been standing on that. Stacy, what up, Stacy? Said this man speaking fact. We only have the best commentary on this Bucks podcast from the panel and the chat. That's why I say we number one. That's why I say, what other podcasts you go to that's gonna give you this much passion, energy, and heart? Really, not just reading like they read it from a script. This is passion and heart from authentic, genuine Bucks fans from all over the world. We got people tapping in from the United Kingdom, people tapping in from Thailand, people tapping in from the Bahamas, all over to support Bucks Nation. And salute to all of y'all too. Salute. Mr. Hurt, what's good? Bobby's still our best player off the bench, and he can be a starter on any other team. No, I agree. He's struggling now. The reason we're talking about Bobby is because of his contract. Him and Pat together would give us $20 million. That's why. And if we were getting somebody back in return, I think it would have to be a stretch big. It'd have to be a stretch big. In my opinion, it'd have to be a stretch big. Karan said, if we seriously talking about firing Adrian Griffin, then we really need to be discussing who would be his replacement. Damn, talking about trading any player before that. That's fair. That's what I was saying before, though, Karan. I was like, we really shouldn't trade until we get understand what we're doing coaching-wise. PG97 was good. Grayson Allen was getting cooked consistently. He was. You good, Brandon? All right, I'm gonna tap you in a minute. Bucks and 4 podcast. What's up, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Salute to Bucks and 4 podcast. Trade Brooke. Absolutely. At this point. But it depends who we get back. We would have to get back a young big. Robert Brooks said the right mechanic can't fix everything with the hammer. He has to have the right tools in order to effectively do any task at hand. Ooh, shout out. That's a nice comment. Salute to you, Robert Brooks. Yeah, I like that. John Torres, what's good? He said we can move Bobby and Pat, but we need to hold on to Marjan. I agree with that. I don't really want to get rid of none of the Dobermans, as Mr. Cool calls them. What up, D Gibbs? I like Dave Yorger for a coaching candidate. Why though? What does he bring to the table, D Gibbs? If you don't mind elaborating, bro. Driz, no, Driz. Driz said even Beasley is running his mouth about not trading. Beasley is gonna run his mouth because he know he the first one on the trading block. His no defense playing self doing wiggles. Grown man wiggling after threes is wild. Almost gotta say pause after that. Mr. Cool said it was well known that Tyler Hero was and is a terrible defender, but Miami Heat coaching staff knows how to hide and help poor defenders, so it's not quite exposed. It's called defensive scheme. Talk to him, Mr. Cool. Talk to him. Terrence Hughes said, I think it's too late to fire. It's never too late to fire somebody. Never too late. It's right on time if you ask me, the way we playing. And you see the players don't believe in him no more, bro. He gotta get gone, fam. He gotta get gone like I need to get to my barber this week. That's how that is. That's how bad it is. Driz said, rumor is we might get DeJounte Murray. How? What's the trade proposal, Driz? If you can put that in the chat or hit me up later. Stacy said, yeah, nepotism is alive and well within the Bucks organization. Valid. Shout out to Stacy. Give somebody a here. My boy Jimmy Roller. What's good, Jimmy Roller? Robin Lopez straight up looks homeless. Yeah, facts. Forgot to shout out my boy Humilidon. Humilidon be down there in Puerto Rico. What up, Humilidon? Let me tap you in, Brandon. Give me a second. I just want to get through a couple more of these. Oliver Story, what up? Great topic and the live chat. Great comment. Great comments delivered with humor. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. I hope I clean that up. Appreciate you, Oliver Story. Now we got to get to No Strays ENT. Celtics top 5 in offense and defense. Drew doing just fine. Who told you that? All I'm going to tell you, No Strays ENT, y'all ain't winning no chip no time soon. How about that? Squid said they offer Malik a starting role, but not time. You could start him and bench him once you see the team playing poorly. Oh, that's fair. Good comment, my man Squid. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Come on, y'all. We want more people to find the content. Let me tap you in. Brandon, hear me tap you in. I'm going to go through some more of these comments while you tap back in. All right, Brandon, tell me what you feeling, bro.
Hey, I think I agree. I think I agree with Daniel, Mr. Gibson, and
Kale. Kale is the new guy. Kale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to look for directly a different good head coach. Like Nate McMillan or somebody that has championship experience.
Just any real head coaching experience. Griffin has zero. We put somebody that didn't know how to drive a car and just told them to drive stick. Didn't give them no instructions, nothing. Just go drive stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna work well. This job was probably too big for him. He needed to be playing, like, he needed to be coaching the Detroit Pistons, where he wouldn't be judged for losses, can kind of learn on the job. He should have been like a coach for Detroit. That should have been the option. Because I think this job in the spotlight is too much. It's too much for Griffin. He don't know how to handle it or react.
Right. I think the first thing, the first coach we should hire first, either Frank Vogel or Kenny
Atkinson. He's still better than all these players are better. Rufus King's high school basketball coach is better than Griffin. But carry on, Brandon.
I think
exactly, David.
We got a lot of trade movement going around because I would like to get to Dejounte Murray.
I just want to know who we would get Dejounte Murray, who we'd have to give up. I think he would be great, but I just don't know who we would have to give up. Let me get this comment. This is a good comment. Two Red Violins said, I know Giannis wants his buddy Brooke, Middleton, and Pat on the team, but it's time that Giannis realizes that if he wants to win another chip, then we need to get rid of them, especially Brooke and Pat.
That's a good point.
Facts. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that.
Like I'm saying, because Vic is not doing anything.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Even if we fire him, what are we losing? He's not done anything. We've been winning. Bucks Nation, we got to understand, do not fear firing this man. We've been winning with talent. We already we talk every live about how he's not coaching, making adjustments. So what are we losing in firing Griffin, you guys? It's going to be addition by subtraction. No, the players don't like him. Bucks Nation doesn't like him. I mean, he doesn't even have any advocates. Who's advocating for Griffin? Whose man's is this? Get him out of here.
What's his track record?
He don't have one. That's what I'm saying. We gave him a job we gave him a job based on what he put on his resume.
I think, why I'm gonna say this? I think John Morris is sucker.
I don't even know. I think they got sold the dream. Everybody can get sold the dream at some point in their life. With the Adrian Griffin is a snake oil charmer. That's it. He know how to talk to get to where he wanted to go. But the thing is, I don't think he realized the lights would be that bright at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family. You're not gonna come here when we've been dominant the last 5 years and then make us a laughing stock of the NBA. Even with we're a joke, even though we have an elite record. Do you know how disrespectful that is? And they talk about us like we're a bottom feeder team, and we have a top 5 record in the NBA due to our coaching and not being disciplined. We're not a disciplined team. We don't have any of the fundamentals. We just out there hooping. No different than me and my friends hooping outside at the court at Clover Nook or any of these at Lincoln or something like that. Deneen. I done caught lives at all of them courts too. Your boy used to be able to do so back in the day. But go ahead, brother.
I think a lot of me are paying attention to Griffin.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of Stephen A calling him out, Kevin Person.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much heat. It's too much heat. And Giannis. That's what I'm saying. It's too much. It's too much pressure. And the only way to release the pressure is to get him out of there. You got to get him out of there. We got to get Griffin out of there. Like I said, I was one of the biggest Griffin supporters. We have it all documented throughout the lives. If you go back to the summer lives, I was a huge advocate of Griffin. And I really felt strongly about Griffin when he was going to have Terry Stotts as his assistant coach. That's what made me think it would work. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm like, okay, you're a defensive dude, then you got the offensive dude here, so y'all should mesh. You know what I'm saying? Let him handle the offense, then you just focus on defense, and he can still kind of mentor you in coaching. That's what my plan was, and that's what I was thinking. That's why I thought it was sweet. That's why I was so hyped when we got Terry. I was like, oh, man, Griffin coming in making great moves, talking about getting Terry Stotts. I'm like, oh, I thought they had something. He was gone before the season started.
Right.
Terry Stotts pieced out fast, bro. Fast. Yeah, that was just crazy. Crazy, bro. We should have known from there.
And also, I think, well, let me say this also. I think the spotlight is too much for Griffin right now.
Yeah, but we didn't pay him a lot, though. That's what I'm saying. We can get rid of him. It ain't like it cost us a lot. That's another thing. That I think that's why they experimented too. Due to, okay, if this don't work out, we cut him. We only lose a million or two. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a first-time head coach. So that's what I'm saying. The other reason is, like, if you're the Detroit Pistons, you can't cut Monty Williams. You're paying him $13 million. You know what I'm saying? You cut Steve Kerr, he getting like $9 million. Those are significant hits. $2 million, you can eat that and stretch that out. I think that was part of the reason that we took the risk on Griffin. Like, if it work out, we got him for the cheap. But if it don't work out, we can cut him for the cheap. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't think it'd be a big deal in actually firing him.
And I never seen, and all of our Buck family, we never seen Giannis.
This vote, that's what I was saying. It's vocal. Yeah, bro. I agree, Saul Cali Doc is trash. I agree.
Also, I agree with Gibson. Gibson was fired up.
Bro, Gibson was... Hey, can we give a salute to Gibson? I ain't never seen Gibson that charged before. Gibson was mad for real. Hey, Gibson was mad for real, bro. He was mad for real. Salute to Gibson. My man was tight.
I know a lot of people are tight too because I think Giannis realized. Now I know Giannis realized that.
Right.
Now we have to fix things.
A2 Red Violet, I wouldn't mind getting Kuminga. Athletic, big. I would like Kuminga. And he trying to get out of Golden State. Golden State, is they about to blow that up. Golden State to have they run. They going to try to rebuild a little bit around Curry, but I think that run is over.
Hey, you know what Draymond can say? You know what Draymond say? I want to say this.
Dame for Kuminga, that's taking it too far, bro. But go ahead.
And you remember Draymond said he gonna retire.
Yeah, I hope he does. Get him up out of here. We don't need him either. He washed too. He washed. But I'm about to get up out of here in a minute, Brandon. I don't want this lie to be too long. But get your last statement off. Go ahead. No. Get your last statement off, Brandon. Then I'm gonna get to some of these comments. I'm gonna get up out of here. Go ahead, Brandon.
I think Golden State is probably into rebuilding mode probably next season.
That's what I'm saying. If we gonna get anybody from there, I do agree Kuminga, but I'm not trading Dame Lillard for Kuminga though. I'm not doing nothing like that.
What we have to give up for get Kuminga?
Probably like Bobby and Pat. And a pick probably. And Kuminga is somebody else. And maybe a draft pick, something like that. I wouldn't, bet the bag on him, but I think he got some upside.
Yeah,
that's very possible, Saul Cali.
Why not get Looney?
Nah, Looney is a young old Brook Lopez. I'm cool on that. He's a young old Brook Lopez. I'm cool on Looney too. Yeah.
I think we can get
Nah, you're reaching, Brandon. Looney, I know he from the mill and all that fly stuff, but that he can't move either, bro. Not like that. Nah, I'm cool on Looney. I can't give you that one. I can't give you that one, Brandon. I know. You my man's, bro, but I can't give you that one, bro.
I know.
I can't give you Looney.
I think a good big man for us.
Agree, Zay.
Either Nick Claxton or Andre Drummond. That's the two people.
I'm with you there. We gonna leave it at there. So, all right, bro. Salutes. Appreciate you tapping in, Brandon, my man. All right, Brandon. I'm gonna get some more of these comments and I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, and get ready to get mentally prepared for this Bucks win on Thursday. Now, we gonna win on Thursday. I said it now. Ghost Thug, what up, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Get through some more of these comments. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. Stacy, get on No Strays. He said, get it right. Absolutely, get on No Strays. In here talking spicy. Shout out to No Strays. I appreciate it. I respect that he stand on his team like that, though. Carrie said, we are too old. He's right. We are old. We got to get younger. We definitely got to get younger. Chris B said, I hope I didn't offend anybody. No, sir, bro. We all friends and family here, bro. Whatever happened, apologize. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, Nick Swin wanted to tap in with the people. Yes, ma'am. The link is in the chat for you, Miss Nick. I will wait for you to tap in before I drop. What up, Eliza? Let's see what Eliza said. Only game day and Giannis criticism escalates me. Not much. Jesus, Eliza. You gotta relax. Oh, hey, you know what? You've been talking crazy, but this is actually funny. He said that Griffin is a Celtics plant just like Pat C. He with us is hilarious. Hey, I don't see you on the screen, Nick. You gotta tap back in, Nick. I'm gonna try to hold and wait for you. Appreciate the $1.99 super chat. Nick, yo, is that? I think I see you. Let me see. I'm gonna try to tap you in, Nick. Let's see what's going on. I think I see you now. It was like you had on the mood lighty. Hold on 1 second. Let me just.
Yeah, I'm in the car.
Okay, there I was like, there you go. I see the hat now and the smile. Carry on. Tell me how you feeling, Nick.
So before you leave, all I gotta say, you don't want Griffin now, huh? Huh? That's all I gotta say. I don't want much. I know you about to get up out of here, but all I gotta say with this big, the big Griffin supporter.
You right. Go ahead, Nick. You right. You right. You right. You right. You got the floor. You right.
Let's be patient. He's the new coach and giving us these scenarios and excuses for, give him a chance. I think it was like what Bucks Nation, Bucks Nation. I think he said give him about 20 games. I think it was like 20, 30 games or
It
something
was
like that.
20 games. It was 20.
I think that was about what you said. That's what you said. And now I'm on the chat, and I've been hearing for like a couple days. I'm like, here you go, he on the Griffin now. Okay, he changed it too. But I had to come on here because
Hey Nick, we missed you. Mr. Smith and B Shack, they was asking about you. I don't know. She be in the comments, she ain't tapped in. So I'm happy that you
oh
tapped in, even though it was at my expense. But hey,
mm-hmm.
I'm holding it though. You right though, Nick. I was standing and campaigning for Coach Griffin.
You
I was
sure was.
campaigning for Griffin. I
Oh,
was.
give him a chance. Y'all gotta give him a chance.
She's still
You
going.
you you can't be like that. You can't be that way. You can't. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that, Bells Nation. But now you up here tearing Poe Griffin up. You tearing them up. You chopping them
She
down.
is bombing them. Let me give her the sign. You right, Dale. She is. But I earned that though, because I was fighting back and forth with Nick and a whole bunch of other people. Mr. Cool, like y'all gotta relax.
Y'all gotta
Now,
relax. Y'all gotta understand, bro. We got a lot more games, bro. I see if it's like the All Star game or something. You ain't even giving the All Star games no more. You like he gotta go. He got to
hey,
go.
my man No Stray says she got receipts. Right? She do got receipts. Nick got receipts. And she's saying what I said verbatim. That's why I'm being quiet. I ain't even trying to interrupt. I'm not even going to interrupt, Nick. Go ahead, Nick. You got
I'm
your
just
time.
saying. I'm just saying.
I'm on your
I know.
side now. I'm on your side.
Oh, okay, because you were shutting down people like left and right, like. but all I'm saying is, man, I think we all should calm down. Calm
Okay.
down. Calm down. First of
Okay.
all, calm down.
Okay.
I will say, and I will agree with you. We do have a lot of more games to go. Hopefully if they do make a trade, I just, like you said, I don't want them to mess up our offense,
Right.
mess up the offense. I do agree with that.
Yeah, our
But,
offense is crazy.
and, Bash and Dame, I get it, Bucks Nation, but you gotta understand, like I sent my prayers out to him the other day. I put it on the chat because that man is going through a lot. He going through a lot. He
Right.
actually went from one team, moving from somewhere he done played over 10 years with to over here.
Divorce.
Uh, he's not the number one anymore. He's doing things that he's not familiar with. Like you say, he's doing things that he's been doing for years, and somebody expect them just to switch overnight and say, "Okay, you got it back." It doesn't work that
Right.
way.
Right.
It doesn't work that way. Plus, and then the mental. You know what I'm saying, with his children,
Right.
the divorce, and then I don't know if he like Giannis. Giannis like I don't look at social media. He said he
Right.
he don't even look at the basketball games. He only look at himself. He only look
Right.
at the film if he got to go play against
Right.
him or what he needs to know. But he said other than that, his that's mental. Because it'll mess with your mental. You
It
can't
will.
sleep at
Absolutely.
night.
I agree with that.
You can't sleep because I'm a competitor too. I like playing, looking at basketball, but I love playing pool. I love to
Okay.
be in tournaments. I love that. So and sometimes you can't even sleep. Sometimes you can't even sleep thinking about what you messed up on, what you could have did differently.
Yeah, that's true. Fact. Oh, she's spitting. Hold on.
You know what
This
I'm
is a
saying?
classic rant by Nick. Go ahead, Nick.
I'm just saying,
No. You keep chopping.
I'm just hearing a lot of people chop up Dame, and I'm just saying that man is going through a lot right now. Everything is new. I mean, he is a professional. I'm not gonna go on what Mr. Chitty said, but he's supposed to be a robot. He is human.
Right.
Every He's human. He wouldn't be here. We wouldn't make mistakes if we wasn't human. Okay. Um, but I just say, Bucks, just relax, and I think that he will get it. I think that the chemistry between Giannis and Dame, they have the same goals. They want the same things, and I think that they will work together. I'm kind of glad. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that they are being beat like this.
Yeah, just getting
I'm glad that
exposed. Yeah.
yes, I'm glad that they getting
What up,
beat
Cynthia?
down. Beat
Mm.
down. I'm glad they're getting so beat and embarrassed because the only way to pick up and get better is from the ground.
Mm.
I really do. You building it all, you doing this from the ground up again.
Mm. She preaching, y'all. Go ahead, Nick.
I just love
Yes.
my Bucks. I just love them. It's just it's because I hear the men side. I'm not, not going
Right.
against the men and the women, but I know men on here is so like y'all are so like get it done. Just do it today. Get it done right now, goddamn. You're a professional. You're supposed to get this done. Bump all that. There's no sensitivity. There's no that's weakness. Sometimes,
Oh, somebody need to
sometimes
clip this.
you
This is
gotta
classic right
sprinkle.
here.
You gotta sprinkle some little love. Like my girl, I don't know her. So she's like, sprinkle, sprinkle. You gotta sprinkle a little love
Okay.
sometimes and think mentally on what may be going on because they have never like Giannis like I think somebody said so you got you was down like 30 points. When that last time you was down 30 points? He was like he couldn't even remember.
Because it ain't never really happened.
No. No, but I say this. I know you got to go, and I have to go too. But
All right.
but Snakes, just calm down. Give him. I know
Hey,
that it's not.
they saluting you. They saluting you.
Oh, they
So
are.
you gotta tap in a little bit more frequently, Nick. I know you be in the chat, but you gotta tap in a little bit more, Nick.
Yeah, but
We appreciate your takes. For real, for real.
I be working too.
I know
See, I be
whatever you
working.
can, respectfully, I get it. But when
Yeah,
you
I be
can,
listening to
we
you.
really like your takes and content. For real, Nick.
I,
Seriously.
I, yeah, because I'm like y'all men just be so tough at times. I mean, yeah, dog it. Just sometimes you gotta think about the mental part about it. Some
And
things,
that's why we need the bounce. Look, can we get some likes just for Nick? It don't even gotta be for me. They going to Nick. Can she get some likes? She was over
I'm,
here spitting.
see,
Spitting.
I'm with Mr. Gibson. This piece of love.
Right, salute. All right, Nick, thank you for tapping in. Have a good night if you work, and we'll talk soon. We'll see you Thursday, Nick. All right, Nick.
All right,
All right,
bye.
go. The homie Nick came in here, man, talking the right words up in here. Salute the Nick. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we're just discussing the mock trade of the Bucks versus with the New Jersey Nets to acquire Royce O'Neal and Dorian Finney-Smith for Marjan Beauchamp, which is crazy. Bobby P, Pat Connaughton, and 2 second-round picks. Unbelievable. Also talking about Adrian Griffin and how he should be demoted to couch coach. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this content with the people. If you don't mind on the way out, if you can hit the like button, like I said, only reason I don't ask for nothing else but hitting the like button to help this channel grow and to reach a bigger audience, y'all. Appreciate all y'all support. Y'all really been helping the channel grow a lot. We have an Amara's Logic Facebook page now and Amara's Logic Facebook group as well. If you want to join that, I'm on Instagram, and we keep the conversations going in the chat on YouTube and on Facebook. So if y'all got time, you want to tap in, we always chat. Like I said, this is deeper than just a podcast. This is friends and family here, and I appreciate all of y'all. And as my boy Gibson Nicholas down there in the Bahamas would say, peace and love. Go.